you try to make in the morning? Sure. I have to show up around like 11:30.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure I'm ready when you leave.
You want to listen to this real quick?
Sure.
You want to see how fast I can make beat? So I started with this. Actually, I started with this. It's very quiet, a lot faster, higher pitch. So I slowed it down, increased the volume, slower. Then I added this. So that hi-hat is completely offbeat, but it's on the same time as the melody. So now I'm going to add stuff that brings the BPM back to a natural tempo. Now, that's when I will go in and I will add the kick and the snare. So what I find one that sounds good in context, and I do the same thing with the snare. The 808. The 808 is the most important part in my beats because it's what carries the whole sound. quick semi-quick final product.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot. Okay, do you want to know something kind of cool? So, when we make music on this software or any other software, we use a grid, meaning it is mathematically perfectly timed every single time. What we can do to make it sound more natural is take the kick, push it just a tiny bit forward, take all of your cymbals, your hi-hats, your open hats, your high-end percussion, and put it a little bit after the marker, and then you just put your snare somewhere where it sounds good. And what that does is it makes it sound a lot groovier, a lot bouncier. Now that's a beat that J. Cole would use.
Guess what number it's counted up to on her own today?
What?
Guess what number Megan counted up to on her own today?
2.5.
13.
Wow.
I was very impressed.
Is she in kindergarten?
No,
Preschool?
she's not in anything yet. No?
You want to know what I did in preschool? I got bored.
But she's probably gonna be bored.
No, hear me out. In preschool, it was me, my homeboy, my other homeboy, and then a bunch of random. So there was
Of the squad.
five in the squad. Basically, the 4 would get up to some shit, and then I'd be like, 9 about that shit. Sometimes I was the one who was like, yo, we should do this shit. And they were like, fuck yeah. Like one time, so our preschool was at like some lady's house, but she had like part of her upstairs like area as preschool. And that's where I went to preschool. That's where my cousin went to preschool. Anyways, there was areas that were off limits because that was like her son's bedroom and the stairs down to her basement and like off limits stuff, you know, like. So I decided, yo, you homies. So I basically sent 2 homies to do a distraction. Basically, they were gonna cause a fucking ruckus, and that was gonna get the teacher's attention. And then 3 of us other homies were gonna sneak into the basement because we wanted to see what was down there. Long story short, there was nothing down there, but like fucking kind of like our basement, like just the fucking
The golden playroom.
the HVAC system, some workout equipment, and some totes. And then after that, we heard, all right, let's count everybody up or whatever she said when she was gonna take attendance or whatever, count everybody, make sure everybody's there. Then we heard that. Oh, shit. So we start hauling ass up the stairs. And as soon as we get to the top, that's when she is standing there at the top of the stairs. She was like, you boys went downstairs. She told my grandma. My grandma was mad. That was the end of it because it was not. She doesn't get punched.
You know, I was just like, that's not very nice.
She was like, "That is bad," and I was like, "I know." She's like, "Okay." And that was the end of it. No, she was just like, "Oh, okay," and that was the end of it.
Well, glad you know.
None wasn't ever for punishments unless I like really fucked up. Like there was one time I fucking pummeled my little brother just for no reason, and yeah, I got to sit in timeout for that. It was like the one time I ever got punished.
Very sad.
Well, I wasn't sad. I was upset that I upset none. But I was very proud of the fact that I beat the ever living fuck out of my little brother. Like that. I mean, maybe that's what made me the person that I
See,
am.
I don't know what makes my kid to get Mavis. She's just too fucking smart. Too goddamn smart.
You know what I would get her?
She can count very high.
You know what I would get her?
What?
Rubik's Cube.
I think that's too hard, baby. I think her Rubik's Cube's a little too hard for her.
Well, think about it.
I don't know if she can fuck around with it.
Well, no, I was gonna say, maybe Layla. Layla took after Kira.
I don't know. I think Layla also might not like the Rubik's Cube.
She probably wouldn't. But Layla took after Kira, meaning she'd be like, "I don't understand this. Can you show me?" And they'll be like, "I don't understand it
He just
either."
pulls up a YouTube video. Or the app, the Rubik's Cube
Yeah,
solving
there's
app.
a solver.
Yeah, the app's nice.
But she'll be like, "I don't understand this," and everyone's gonna be like, "I don't understand it either." And then it's gonna be boring for her because she doesn't have to go
I
to.
was thinking about getting like these. They're the chains that you like put together.
That's fair.
I was thinking about that for my
I was gonna say, fucking, I bet you Mavis, you get her a Rubik's Cube, she's gonna fuck with it.
See, and like she already has one of these, but she knows all of the words on them. She knows all of them.
Hear me out. You get Mavis a Rubik's Cube. She plays with it for 5 minutes, realizes she doesn't understand it, and then she smashes it on the floor.
Sounds right.
That's kind of what I was thinking. At least Layla would be like, "I don't understand this."
Yeah,
And we'd be like, "We don't either." Then she'd
Mavis
just
is
put
in
it
that
out.
stage like how Carl was. And she also has marketing sensory things
Guaranteed.
with like food,
It's an
like
autism thing.
clothes, and like stuff
She'll
like
grow
that.
out of it. It's an autism thing. If she was like cutting the heads off of her dolls, like constantly causing problems, that's a different story.
Yeah,
but she just gets pissed off.
Yeah. She just gets pissed off.
It's an overstimulation thing.
Yeah. She gets upset very easily.
I used to do that as a kid. I used to get really pissed off with shit, and then they would just take it away for a little bit. They'd be like, "Are you calm now?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
Did you hear about what Waka was telling me about how she had like a shit ton of toys in the living room, and he said no to one toy, and she had to come apart.
Well, I think there's two sides to that. There's one, she just wanted to make a mess.
Yeah.
Two, she had this whole storyline in her head going for however many hours, and Joaquin just fucked it up. Because that's what I used to do as a kid. I'd bring my Gravedigger in, I'd bring all my G.I. Joe motherfuckers, I'd bring all these action figures, I'd bring this like playset that I built, and now it would be like, "That's enough toys." And I'd be like, "You have no idea what's going on right now. This guy's about to kill this guy and get run over by this truck, and we're gonna shoot up this house. But you just saved a life today, guy." That's when I got to the point where I just played outside.
See, or like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure she already has enough bath toys. I don't think she needs any
You know,
more bath
if you want to know my honest opinion, I think teaching a child to use 2 or 3 toys at a time, or 1 I would say 1 to 3 toys at a time, and at maximum, you keep their ability to pace themselves and clean up after themselves. Because I definitely didn't learn that at my parents' house, but I learned that at Non's house. Because in my parents' house, I had my own room. My toys had to stay in my room, and they didn't give a fuck how many toys were out. Unless someone came over, that's when I just cleaned them all up real quick, put them in their bins, and that was the end of it. But at Non's house, I didn't have a place for my toys. So when I left, I had to clean up all of them. So I only took out however many I was using, and when I was done using one, I put it away so I didn't have to take it out later or put it away later. I learned things at Non's house. Maybe it's just because she's an entire generation before, well, actually an entire 2 generations before my parents.
What kind of learning toy?
You want to know something kind of
She
wild?
likes the magnetic square things. Kira just told me that they don't have enough. Maybe I should get more of those.
Yeah. You want to know something kind of wild? So when I talk to people about their great grandma, they're like, "Oh yeah, my great grandma. She's been in her home for a little while and all this stuff." Like, nobody talks about their great grandma. You've met my great grandma.
I have my great
That's wild.
grandma. Yeah, she's dumb.
Like, Non is almost 80, I think. I don't really care to ask Non's age because I feel like if I don't ask, then she just stays young forever. So I don't know exactly how old she is, but when I was born, she was like 60 something.
Yeah.
Like, she had kids when she was really young. My grandma, or actually my grandpa and my grandma, had kids when they were really young.
It's a scam. So you put the number on the one side and then you put the number of payments on the other side and like level it out. That's kind of fire. I think that'd be cool. Should I get
Teaching Mavis to self-route.
Should I get the frogs, the monkeys, or the penguins?
Because as a kid, monkeys, I used to be like, I don't know, as a kid, I used to be like, "You're a monkey, I'm gonna do monkey shit." I used to be fuck out a monkey. But if I had a penguin, I'd be like, "Oh, it's fluffy penguin." I'd be nice.
The frog's cute. I thought it was gonna be an ugly frog.
Wait.
I said I disappeared, and then you tell me wait
Mm-hmm.
for what?
A song that I made earlier today. Well, now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to show you the actual project because I've done shit to it since I bounced it. It's a- Wait, I think I'm missing. Yep, it's turned off. Anyways.
I'ma teach you all the basics. If you fuckin' with a track, then you fuckin' with a playlist. Come on TikTok, cause I'm tired of seeing gay shit. Ask how RuPaul's getting through his fucking day, bitch. Dropped 100 on 2 bottles that ain't shit. We all fucked around and went out on a day trip. Chugging Hennessy and hanging with the bay chicks. What's to live if you just sit aside and take dick? All these pop shows turning into cock shows. Till the day I stop, hoes know that I'm a pop hose. Cold from a snot nose, dripping like you dropped those shoes right in a pothole. Hit a bitch with nachos, don't you know I'm cheesy? Hit him with a flow that goes easy. Eating that Chinese, he can turn around and see me. Wind so breezy, this smell makes me queasy. I'm standing in the dumpster so that alien don't see me. I don't wanna die.
Oh, I get. Could you make one of these for cheaper than $50?